Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain. Welcome to the weekend preview for the second last week of predicting and fantasy football. And before we get underway for this week, we do have to take a minute for a big congratulations to Rujasan, who won the Golden Cap last week. Euros only half a point back made of that Golden Cap. But the big news is that while Rujasan was Golden Capping away at the top, the real villain had a bit of an off week. And if we have a look at the leaderboard with 2 game weeks to go, it's 9.5 points. Rujasan has a finger, or he has, half a hat on his head, let's say, which is congratulations to him. It's looking as though it could be done. It's really tightening up there for second and third and fourth as myself and Parramatta Power close in on the real villain. And Euros playing for fifth, praying for fifth, for 10th, only 3 points back. So every chance of getting that as well with the 2 games to go. Now, I have actually, it's the second time I'm recording this because I forgot to hit record the first time. So I've already made my picks. You've missed all my funny jokes as I went through. It was hilarious. Some of the jokes I made, guys, you wouldn't believe them. But anyway, they will stay forever to myself, as they probably should do. So if we start here, I've picked Burnley 2-0 over Norwich. I just don't think Norwich have anything to play for. Burnley still a chance of European football, so I'm going to pick an away win there. South Coast Derby, I really need Southampton to win, so I'm going for that. So hopefully they'll get the job done. We've got a 1-1 draw between Tottenham and Leicester. Both teams, I think, are chasing European football, though whether Spurs actually want Europa League is another question. But so we'll go 1-1 there. Brighton and Newcastle, I think, neither team has anything to play for now, do they? Brighton's effectively safe. Newcastle's stuck in mid-table. So I think Brighton at home will just be the better team in that one. There's more Australians for Brighton, so that's probably why they'll win that. Sheffield United... Villa was so close against for beating Everton. They probably should have beaten them with that El Ghazi miss, but that's beside the point. I just think Sheffield United have a little bit more to play for, so I think that they will get the job done there. Crystal Palace are basically a relegation team that is already safe in mid-table, aren't they? They've not come out at all after the break, so I think Wolves will win that and win that well. Watford did the right thing for me. They lost against West Ham. Now they need to go and get smashed by City, and it fancies City to go and do that as well. Oh, I've tipped with my heart here and not my head. Villa have to win, don't they? They have to win this, or at least take a point, and then hopefully beat West Ham on the final day. Final home game for Villa. I fear it might be their final home game in the Premier League for a little while as well. So hopefully they'll get the job done, but I'm not tipping that with any confidence at all. Manchester United, West Ham, I think Villa did need them to beat Watford, and then hopefully that means they should be safe, and then Villa can then beat a nothing to play for West Ham on the final day. That's my plan. But I do think Manchester United will just have too much for them. And again, they've got everything to play for with the Champions League spot on the line. And that brings us to the big one of Liverpool versus Chelsea. Liverpool, they can't get the 100 points now. I just think they have literally nothing to play for. Chelsea chasing a Champions League spot. I think Chelsea will win. And that'll be back-to-back defeats for what has been possibly the best team the Premier League has ever seen. So, arguably anyway. So that is absolutely massive. Now, if we're going to have a quick update of the fantasy football here. It's not quite done yet. It's 29 points behind Volt GFC, but with only 2 game weeks to go, 30 points is a big swing. But we'll see how we go. Cobra Chicken's only 12 points back, so it's all on for second and third as well. I don't know whether to look up or down right now. But there we go. And then Jokers FC and Average Squad and Maths Bandits. William McQuaid having a really good time with things. We've got to add, I think it's 1,240 odd points to his score. So with the adjusted scores, he's very much in 4th place. And I think he could be one to watch for next season. And my fantasy team for this week, we're going to stick Nick Pope in goal away to Norwich instead of Tottenham. Leicester going away to Tottenham. So we'll stick Pope in goal. We've brought Tarkovsky and Baldock into the defence to partner Alexander Arnold, who maybe shouldn't be there, but he might get an assist, and Connor Cody. My midfield, which I'm deeply in love with, Fernandez as captain with Willian, Cellar and Martial. We're going with Greenwood and Jimenez up top. Just the 2 up top. We've dropped Calvert-Lewin out. But I can't bother making any subs, so I've just dropped him onto the bench. And we'll go with that team for this week, and hopefully that's going to be enough to let me get 30 points more than Volt GFC. But there we go, guys. That's it for this week. I'd like to keep them short and sweet. Don't forget to Don't forget to do your tips if you haven't already. And a big congratulations to any Leeds United fans that are watching. It is good to see them back in the Premier League. I only hope that next season Villa is still around so that we can play Leeds, because I think they're both Premier League clubs and it would be a good fixture to have. But there we go, guys. Short and sweet as ever. Second time round for me recording this. And I'll see you next weekend for the final weekend preview. Take care.